My name is Michael Brown. I work for DN Van Lines Moving and Storage, and I'm here to show you how to professionally pack a kitchen. Right here's a dish pack. These boxes are also more sturdy compared to any other box you'd have, because for the glassware, these are thicker. This gives it better protection. Keep the flaps down so you can work off a side. You want to cushion the bottom, and I'm going to put a layer of bubble wrap across the top of it. Once you get your first layer down, a bubble there, you're going to start from heavy to light. Usually what starts out being heavier are your plates. And you don't want to do the whole bundle because it turn out to be heavy and it can lop to one side. So you get a good medium stack, which I'll show you right here. You want a piece of paper between every piece. If it's really expensive or lighter, you want to put two pieces in between instead of one. When it starts to show, you stop and fold over. And you lay it on its side. I call it the egg theory. If you were to take an egg and hold it upright and you go to squeeze it, it will not break. If you took the egg sideways in your hand and squeezed it, it would smash. So if you hold it upright, same with glassware. Glasses would stand up, not sideways. You want to use the weight to all sides so it doesn't lean, obviously. You want to go from side to side to side and build up in the middle with more fragile items. Still going from heavy to light, though. I can show you how to do some glasses and cups. Like I said, the plates are obviously a lot heavier than those, so you want to build a base. I'm going to fill in all the corners and sections. Add protection to it. Now, let me get a few cups here. Like I said about the cups, standing upright, not sideways, so the weight doesn't break them. It's almost impossible to break that way. Try to make an even bed. You don't double up right away. You want to get a whole flat layer so you can start your next level of lighter items. Now, these boxes tend to get really, really heavy because I'm putting glassware in them. So if you get to a certain point, which instead of breaking the guys' backs, you could look for Tupperware, any light appliances around the kitchen, and you can top your box off with one of them. Put paper on top, come to a full load, and the most important thing when you pack a box is you never want to have any pushing down. You fill your box, and I don't care if you have to go to a closet and get linens, any more paper, you want to have total resistance there because you go to light, put something on top in the truck, you do not want it to crush. Now by grabbing any random items around your kitchen that are a little bit lighter, you don't have to go crazy with the paper, but just so they don't scrape. Even though this is plastic, if it was plastic and it's rocking in the truck, it would create scrape marks. So one piece so the plastic don't rub against each other, and so on and so forth. You go with light all the way up. I'm gonna show you how to do a little bit of stemware. So what you're gonna do is use the same kind of sturdy box and put boxes inside and work them off to the center. You're gonna lay a layer of bubble wrap on the bottom just for a little extra. Just because it stands still in the kitchen doesn't mean it's gonna stay still in the bouncy truck. So for stemware, same way with the cups, you want it to be standing upright so the pressure's a little bit easier. Plus I'm going to cushion the bottom of this and the top of it, and then it's going inside that box. You do two at a time, double paper, and you go the opposite way. Together, over, put your glasses in standing up, proceed the whole way with the box and fill the top with paper. And since the glass is standing up this way in the box, this box is going to go in the same exact way, not sideways. And when I put this in the box, you want it in the center. So that way it gives it more protection by padding both sides down the middle. It's not sitting to one side where this can get banged and possibly break the glass, which if you do it correctly, you shouldn't have to worry about it anyway. That means I go down the side. Like so. You can do one more of these on top, which leaves you a little bit of space, which you would fill with all the white paper, which is like this. Again, with no resistance whatsoever. You want to keep glass with glass so people know what it is, and it's handled a lot differently than just metal pots and pans. I'm going to show you how to do some pots and pans, which are really simple, easy, and quick. You do not need to use one of these giant thick boxes because obviously they're metal. You do want to put one layer of paper in the middle, just so when you do the whole box, you don't pick it up and hear clunking left and right. Just place these in, whichever more comfortable for you. They don't have to follow the egg theory rule. The only thing you really have to worry about, say this was non-stick ware. Obviously you don't want metal on metal, something heavy in the middle that's going to scratch it. The whole point of having it so there's no scratches and it makes it easier to cook with. So if I was to take it, I'd put two pieces of paper, maybe this way or the other way, lightly. And you can kind of stand it up on the side, away from everything else, keeping more weight up the top of it. If it works to the side, there's not much weight on, which is going to prevent scratching on the non-stick ware. You continue to fill the whole box up the same way, leave a little bit of gap at the top so you can put a little bit of padding. Not much, it's pots and pans. Tape it up the same way as I did, done with pots and pans.